What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. We've got a mission here from Origami Joe. Let's see what he needs. Need your backing on a risky business move. I don't like this at all, but I've been approached by a German overboss operating out of New Berlin using the name Herr Schweinchen. A new smuggling route from across the Atlantic. Sounds good. What is making your alarm bells go off? The offer is good, really good. Herr Schweinchen has an arrangement to bring in weaponry and weapon mods on Warner Braun container boats. Simple. He imports, and I'll be in charge of local distribution. The armaments he claims he can get through. He must have a hell of a connection in the Warner Braun military sector. It sounds too good to be true. In this world, it usually is. Exactly. I wish that was the end of the story. To close the deal, the things Herr Schweinchen demands are outrageous, dangerous. But his promises, I'd be leapfrogging my competition completely. You don't climb if you don't fight for it. I know we'll support you, Origami Joe. I need one of your mercs to play bodyguard for a while. Alright, what is Herr Schweinchen demanding? He wants to get all of my business way too close for comfort. There will be no deal unless I let some of his people shadow my every move for more than a week. Herr Schweinchen wants to watch everything we do here in the NBZ. Sounds like he wants to straight up steal your operational secrets. Naturally, he insists it is only to ensure that my gunrunner network is worth his trust and not a leaky bucket. There are other ways to figure out that without such invasive measures. This whole thing is like drinking water from a damn UNA tap. It might kill me, but I'm gonna go for it. Let's be very specific. Exactly what type of weaponry? Herr Schweinchen let me see the catalog of sorts. The Overboss's operation is pro. Real pro. We're talking military-grade Warner Braun personal defense systems, ARs, UARs, and SMGs. Kind of weaponry that is impossible to get outside of direct sales to a MilSec organization. And the mods and attachments to go with them. It's coming from across the Atlantic, so none of it will go for cheap, but you know it's better than what I'm slinging right now. It includes power level 3 weapons of Warner Braun fabrication. Is your organization ready for that kind of push? That's why I'm coming to you. I'll be frank, I can make it work, but I'd be sticking my neck out. I'd need your support to pull this off. You and Blur are my premier customers. I know you've got my back, right? Alright, so legwork. And Sprinkle is seemingly the guy to grab here. It turns out that I was wrong about some of my needs here. This is not a combat mission. That's fine. We'll prep for the next mission that will be. I actually want to probably send Rogue because he gains stress every time he doesn't get kills on a mission. Let's just like let this guy sit on the bench as much as possible. So here, you're gonna go. Alright, Rogue is gonna go. So you're asking for one of mine to join you as a bodyguard for the week while Herr Schweinchen's goons are here. We won't be able to prevent his people from seeing into the guts of your organization, but I can keep your spine straight if they start making threats or coming up with even more ridiculous demands. I won't let them play games on my watch. I'll be glad to have you around. I'm going to need you day and night by the sounds of it. Let me gather my gear and let me know where to meet your runner. Thanks to you both. I'll feel a lot better with you and yours at my back. If the guns are going to flow, they better flow to you and then to us. Okay, well, that wasn't actually what I thought it was. That did not require actual combat. But as it stands, we still don't have this limit break done for Diego, sadly, which is too bad. I'm going to go ahead and say, look, the thing that has higher stakes is this company power plate. Let me just double check that I have 4 mercs still. Obviously, Sprinkle's going to run it. We're going to swap your loadout for the shotgun loadout. Okay, cool. Yep, he's ready to go. He's got good enough stuff here. He'll be ready to fight if we need him. It's a very combat-heavy group. That's fine, though. Let's just leapfrog forward and run part 2 of the power play. Or part 3, because I guess part 2 is the, what's it called? I'm blanking. The bodyguard mission. Everything's lined up. Let's drop off this envoy and make this power play happen. I know that Draco has been eagerly awaiting word from us. We're at the final step. Just hand the envoy back to the Cody, who will get her back to the train junction, into the hands of the Syndicate. As I promised, the compensation will be more than worth your time, and you'll be the beneficiary of the new connection you're helping forge. Alright, we will protect Dakota to the drop-off, and the Cody will take it from there. That's why you're the partner I need for this risky power play. Owen is offering a new bodyguard job, ready to be planned at Command HQ. The Retrograde Reset. Alright, well, the Retrograde Reset is due in 1 day. Thankfully, our squad is already ready. Good pay. Favors are nice because we can use favors to re-roll her limit breaks to make sure that she's limit breaking the right things. Valuable here. Ultimately, here is the squad. Let me switch back out to the silenced version, though. We don't need the loud version. We need the quiet version. Same for you here. UAR SMG and sniper revolver. Okay, so this should be silenced here, silenced here. These can't be silenced, and silenced here. Okay, this is the squad. This is the mission. Before I go, I've got a field op center. I've got the ability to use a field coordination here. And so it is time to pop this, and we can grab overwhelming advantage. I've got 3 tokens here. I can get height booster. That's what I really want. I want to get XP and height for the mission. That sounds very positive. And I'm also going to grab the passive leverage here. So let's get this. Boom. A lot of stuff grabbed. That's nice. I don't believe I have any spare people. Because if I check here, right, and look at my roster, if I kick her out, yeah, no one else is here, so no one else can go into the Simstream Trainer from what I can tell. Unless I kick him out of the detox, which I think I will, actually. Like, yeah, you could get 10 stress back, but you know what I'd rather have you do? Gain XP from the Simstream Trainer. So I'm going to send you here. We're going to have the Agent EX go. Send you to the Trainer. Congratulations, buddy. You should get the overflow from the bonus XP. At least, as far as I can tell, if your secondary objectives give bonus XP, that also filters through to the Simstream Trainer. So I'm going to assume that the height boost is the same thing. If it doesn't, it is what it is, but that's what I'm looking for. At some point, this legwork is due. At some point, we'll have to bump the chance on the legwork. No big deal. We're getting people cyber surgery. That's good news. Yeah, it is time to run this mission. Retrograde Reset. There is a Matrix host here. We're not going to do anything with that one. We are going to get somebody to safety. And again, the secondary objective is do it quickly. Really good pay. She's going to get into limit break territory. All positive stuff. Here's a squad. Let's get it. This will be our last ride together, Unique. I appreciate what you and your team have done for me. And we're going to go all the way over there. Just get me to the extraction point, and I know my coyote will be waiting in the shadows. We've come a long way since that first night at the river. I'm glad to see we've earned your trust. We got 5 people. It is a stealth mission for now. We don't know what everyone's doing. There are a lot of boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 optional hosts here. I didn't bring a hacker. It is what it is. I do really want to get as many boxes as possible. I'm going to run to here. So, like, I'm not going to finish the run, but, like, if I ran in a straight line, we're not that far from here. We're not that far from there. We're not that far from this. This one's a little bit out of the way, but it's not really much worse than this. I mean, right, this route isn't horrible. That route's a little bit worse. That route's arduous. Going up here, these are free. This is really easy. This is not too bad. I'm going to skip these 2. I'm going to skip that one. We're going to take the other 5 boxes, I think. There are 2 guards. I guess, realistically, so I think you can't endanger me. There's no way your patrol route goes here and looks down. I just don't think it's possible. You could walk forward, though, so I'm going to check for what you're doing. You are standing still. Okay, we can delay. Great. I'm going to have Dakota pop this. I think just running here is fine no matter what. There's probably a new guard that we're going to spot, but it won't ever start their turn this way, so it's fine. Okay, low value, but it's fine. I'm going to have you wait, since we know we want these guards to waste their turn. You're fine the way you are. You're going to keep waiting. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Alright, here we go. What you guys got? Of course, I have a bunch of bonus initiative because of the leverage I had grabbed, so it's a lot of skipping to do. Alright, so this gun's going to be loud. But we do have to take these kills to make room, so let's start by going up here and getting new info. Okay, there's a guard over there. End of turn 10 is not the end of the world. I don't mind being loud, waking some guards up, and just getting these kills. An alternative is just simply go for the pistol. I mean, I probably should just try to stay quiet, right? I don't have a reason to wake everybody up. So let's just go for the pistol. Oh, it's a stealth crit. We're huge. Well, we'll clear this one out. See you, nerd. You aren't probably a real threat, but also you're just kind of easy to kill. Alternatively, I go to here and knock this guy down. That's probably a better option, to be honest. I think I can fully bypass him. I think his patrol's not going to be dangerous enough that I can just, you know, I can just run past him. Maybe that's wrong, but I'm willing to risk that. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I am. I'm willing to risk that you're not going to be important. Okay, we got more guards over here. We don't care about these guys for the most part, but this pathing still matters. Yeah, we're like, I mean, we might run through here, might run through here. I guess, yeah, the fastest path is, what, up that way? But I think that guy's going to be dangerous enough that I want to get rid of him. We get 2 more shots here. Stealth crit? Oh my gosh, you're kidding. Well, we're high rolling. Alright, 2 guards down. And no new noise. Okay. Only one person can do the sniper rifle. If I move around too much, that's going to change. Yeah, this guy's behind a box who's really hard to shoot. If I wanted this kill, this guy's going to hear it. And that concerns me somewhat. Yeah, I can't get the shot and be quiet. I can try to do this. This seems not correct at all. I think I'm going to have her just sort of run up this way. Oh, she's going to hear footsteps. That's annoying. Okay, what about... No, the revolver's even louder, right? Yeah, the revolver is super loud. It's actually louder than the sniper rifle, I think. Yeah, this sniper is 36. This revolver's 43. Okay, well, the revolver gets super heard. Yeah, this boss is really... The funny thing is, if I had not had the CK go first and had the sniper go first, we would have gotten these kills with the sniper, and the CK could have gone up here and taken this kill. So unfortunately, I kind of stuck my neck into the wrong spot. Oh well. I know the CK, or the sniper can't do much. I'm going to run to here, which is out of earshot range of footsteps. Okay, more guards over there. Not a big problem yet. I will need to crouch to get past this area. Start by going this far. Now I can run. Cool. Alright, well, guards have not heard anything, so far so good. Dakota can run up here. This seems very safe as well. Don't know what you're doing. Your initiative is at 15, so I'm not too concerned yet. Another shotgun blueprint, which we can sell for a bit of money and 10 influence to a gun runner. So I could play really aggressive. Okay, well, not quite, actually. Alright, what am I thinking here? I could definitely go for some poison plays. Like, I could throw a Tox Cloud over, like, this direction. Because I'm not going to run to the side of the map, but if they do decide to get frisky, them being poisoned is useful. And then I can keep running that way afterwards. I'm kind of digging that. Let's put you here. Let's Tox Cloud this way. I do want to dissolve. Where are the corpses? It's just these two, right? Okay, that cuts me through poison, which is bad. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I have to go back around. Darn. I should have maybe walked it farther forward first. Oh, well. Because you could actually flank me, I'm going to poison you. I'm going to Venom Trap you, rather. I can always rewind if I need to, but I shouldn't need to. Now, there is a Scourge talent that you can get. It's a passive, but it's got a cooldown. But it's basically an automatically activating talent. That says if you take a damage over time, cleanse the damage over time, and then directly heal. So you can use that to, like, run through your own Tox Cloud to heal your Scourge. But also if you get hit by, like, a Whistler or something who has a damage over time effect, it'll also have that for you. Alright, well. My team has pretty good initiative overall. I'm not too worried about these guys right now. Still PL5. Yeah, so he has loud footsteps. Gotta kind of run like this. But yeah, my team is winning on initiative for the most part, so I'm not too worried about the possibilities here. Nothing special from the Sense Net, because we haven't, declared our presence at all. So he will die to poison. This guy will eventually get poisoned. I probably want to clean these bodies out. This seems correct to me to do so. If I run all the way here, I just barely can't stun. Maybe I can finagle it, but it's not really worth it. Let's go here. Let's dissolve one body. You're going on 15, so I'm really afraid I can always find a way to turn this around, but for now it's fine. Have to reload. Really enjoying my extra turn of bonus stats. Let's go to the edge of your hearing. And I have 2 shots here. Yeah, you're a surprise target. You're going to see my soldier, but it is what it is. I want to see how this shot goes. Okay, fine. So I have 2 action points left. So what do I want to do? Like, do I want to spend an action point on something? Or do I not need any of this? I think what I'm going to do is rewind my Scourge. I was going to spend 1 action point here. And I should have done that technically first, before the recoil generation. Because now I don't have focused fire, so this could miss. We get it anyway, but he was correct to have used rewind first. Yeah, so Rhino still cannot be useful. But I think it's going to be easy for the soldier or even the bodyguard to be fine. Just going to move here, grab the loot. Sure, whatever. Where are you moving? Nothing special. Actually, you could be patrolling. I should have looked ahead this. Should have used look ahead and didn't. That was a mistake. So I've got to make sure I'm far enough away that these guys don't hear the gunfire. So I've got to go kind of up to here, looks like. That's fine. I'm actually worried about this guy coming down on his turn. Thankfully, this is actually all hollowed out, so he has to walk all the way around. So it's very unlikely I get spotted. But yeah, let's run you here. Spend my 1 action point. I don't need to use anything special here. I think I'm just fine to shoot this. My actually kind of sucks in this gun. I've got stuff on it. It's just actually just not that high. I'm probably going to go single target. That allows me to get the guaranteed glancing hits. I could go for marker sights here, but I want to save it for a more important fight. Since this is like 1 guy by himself and I'm guaranteed to kill him by the end. Looks like there was a glance. There's the kill. And I think I'm still allowed to wait. Again, these guys can't really get to me. You've already had your turn, so let's just see what the guards do. You can wait as well. Okay, you're patrolling. You're going over there. Okay. That could be a real concern. You're also going that way. Okay. We got some guards we have to get rid of. Well, ideally, I would like to Venom Trap some of these guys. So, yeah, let's... I guess I can keep yielding. There's no reason to rush this. You're standing still. Good to know. You're still poisoned, and you're also standing still. Cool. You're useless. Alright, so Rhino is still not useful unless I want to make a lot of noise with this revolver. I just can't really do much. Yeah, the fact that she has no like truly silenced weapons is not ideal. Is what it is. Welcome to there only being 3 quiet secondary weapons. I guess I could have switched the revolver out for like a silenceable like assault rifle or something. You can silence an AR into like a decent radius. It's not amazing, but it's not sniper rifle loud. I'm gonna delay you for now. I don't think I need to Alpha Strike here yet. I think I can just walk a little bit closer, take a reload, and then look to play aggressively next turn. Alright, and we get the run and gun buff, which is nice. I forgot about that, but that'll be on for next turn. Let's just reload the SMG to full. We will try to do a bunch of damage to start our next turn. Should have okay initiative here for this. Oh, she has a ton of action points. Yeah, we're still not going to fight at the start of this. I'm just going to, lurch forward. Not grabbing this. Not turning for that. Gonna grab these 2 boxes. We've got 3, we're gonna get 2 more. This should be fine. Okay. Looks playable. Crouch near to the front. Put you here. If you need to shoot at the very start of the turn, you can. That seems fine. We wake up a new guard, no big deal. We're just gonna go for these 2 kills, it should be decent. And then Sprinkle. What a great fear-inducing name. Gotta run here. I'm gonna Venom Trap you. Tox Cloud is no good right now. It's fine, though. We Venom Trap you. There you go, buddy. You're gonna lose 75 health. We take those. You're done. Rhino can't do anything. It's fine. She's done. Alright, Tox Cloud moves up, catches a guy. A little bit of damage. And what's this? Someone keeps tipping them off. That kill squad is coming for me. Stay calm, head down, keep moving, and shut up. Hunters have come for Dakota, and they have a lock on their position that they will close rapidly on their target. Okay, so they objectively, like intentionally, have map hacks. This is a good place for Tox Cloud. It will slow them down and deal some damage, and be useful overall. Alright. They are not affiliated with the other faction, so we could try to bypass them. Funny thing is, if we hadn't killed these guards, they'd actually be stuck in a fight here. I want to yield enough to where I can tell what they're going to do. So I want to delay. Problem is I can't yield the right amount. Well, if you're at 16 and you're at 17, I can do a little bit of this correctly. I need you to get out of the way, though. So I have to give you a full delay. Dakota needs to do a short yield. Unique is going to go ahead and throw down Look Ahead. I want to catch 3 of them. Okay, you're walking forward. You are going to investigate us. You're going away. So we can bypass you for sure. These two are already standing still, and you're dead anyway. We got to get out of the way so we can Tox Cloud. You got to make sure I'm behind this wall on everybody. Also, our stuff is super loud. Can I shoot with 4 AP? Yes. Okay, the goal is... Do I even need to stun, realistically? I shouldn't need to stun, right? I should have the damage to kill both these guys, no problem. Like, it shouldn't absolutely be, like, remotely a concern. They can hear the gunfire, I don't care. Shot 1 looks good. Shot 2 is going to be a little bit tougher. Evasion's there, but not absurd. Down you go. Here's gunfire, sure. You're standing still, as you always are. You can now walk up and go for some damage. I'm not worried about you guys, because we already know you're standing still. We know you're turning around. So I can Alpha Strike here. I think single target is better than AoE. Because we're going to get 3 shots and nullify the recoil. Surprise target, we got a chance. Okay, decent. Yeah, this guy's running out of health. Cool. Rhino should yield. Give Protocol the best chance at this one. If he can't get the kill, then we'll move things around, but it should be okay. You're at 4. That's enough. So I really want to guarantee this without having to go loud. So I'm going to burn marker sights here for the hit chance. I'm going to Iron Grip, which is some damage and accuracy. Minus recoil is functionally accuracy, if you had to run in the first place. Pure damage is just nice. And then I don't think I need a crosshair lock. I don't think I'm going to need to. I'm just going to shoot twice with the SMG and it should be plenty good. Right, this should totally work. I don't see how I failed this kill. Yep, didn't fail the kill. Great. Alright, so those guys are gone. They don't hear any footsteps. You're suspicious because of poison. That's it. You're dead. I am safe to stand right here. Rhino is also safe to stand right here. Sprinkle is going to go ahead and throw Tox Cloud down over this way. I'm not catching my own team. I'm definitely catching them. I'm going to catch this doorway here, so I'm going to aim it a little bit like this. That should be totally fine. If I want to dissolve the body at some point, I can, but I'm probably not going to. Yeah, I'm still not in a rush. They can't stick me in Overwatch, so let's go see what the guards do. We know what you're doing. You're walking the way we checked on you for. I'm glad you're going the wrong way. Alright, here we go. They are in a combat state, but at least they're poisoned. This lowers their initiative. It lowers their, I believe, move speed, and it makes us able to crit them more easily. Okay, you're going to die. You have moved. The AI talked to you, it looks like. But the fact they all got poisoned is good news for me. Again, slows them down. Ooh, their initiative is still very good, though. That's... Ooh, boy. Okay. The minus 15 move speed still matters. They're going to get less far. But I'd like to get out of this room if possible. Dakota's stuck here. That's a big problem, is that Dakota's stuck here, and I don't have a good smoke. Unique is going late. Protocol can't cover this easily. You're dead. You're not useful. Am I worried about you? I mean, your initiative's actually good, so I would be worried about you. What risks am I willing to take? Because if you are alerted and told by the A to go investigate, you're going to walk this way and then up. And then I think you just barely might have enough initiative. Like, might not have enough action points to shoot. I think standing here is actually safe. I think standing here would be unsafe. Here is safe. I think here is safe. And you can stand right there and it's okay. Rhino. I might end up brainworming one of these guys with Sprinkle. I think you're really far, but you're not. Like, I think you're going to have a really hard time getting in a range to do anything special. Even though you can shoot with 1 AP on an SMG. You're just closer overall, which means you can probably get here in time. But yeah, Rhino can just run for it. I think she's not going to get jumped by anyone. Okay, him running over there is scary. You gotta make sure she's like enough behind the wall where like this doesn't see her. This guy's gun is an urban assault. You can shoot with 2 action points. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, in the middle of 4. You can see out like this. I think hugging this wall makes me safe. I think this is fine actually. Let's put it here to be extra safe. That should be not getting hit, not getting spotted. Thank you, Look Ahead, for letting me cheat. It is so nice. All right, I am in brainworm range. I think you are the scariest one. You're going at 16 though, but that is still before Dakota. I could use pre-computed, so it's not that bad, but I feel like this is such an easy brainworm turn. I don't see why I wouldn't bother. You're already angsty. Yeah, see, that's kind of unsafe. So I'm going to probably stand here and stop with my 1 action point and just like dissolve a body or something. Alright. Well, Toss Cloud does some damage. That guy goes down. This guy's taking damage. Escalation because of passive tally. Thankfully, the escalation is just plus tally per turn. Not a big deal. Alright. You are running up. I hope you're out of action points. This is going to be close. Ow. Darn. Well, is what it is. You heard gunfire once. It's not usually enough for guards to actually act. I think you can't reach just barely. Yep. And then you're brainwormed, so it's fine. Unique is going to live. It's, 1 SMG shot. It's not the end of the world. And no one else even heard the gunfire, so... Next question is, do I want to keep waiting then? Who else has a turn? You're useless. You, but you're brainwormed. You and... If you turn back, I'm sad, but I think you have no reason to turn back. And then you are... We know what you're doing already, and we think we're safe. So I think letting everyone go is fine. We can react. Okay, you're going that way. That's a little bit scary. But you can stay where you are. Probably do want to kill these guys, by the way. I think just running is a little more dangerous than taking the fight. You didn't do anything? Sir? Ma'am? Ma'am, you're brainwormed. Kill them. That's messed up. Alright, well, let these guards move. Yep, you're still guarding. That's what I thought. You're going where I thought. You... Yep, I was just barely right. I was just barely right that he would not see me for long enough. Cool. Alright, let's kill these hunters because I think this is going to be way too difficult otherwise. His accuracy pattern really sucks. Buffed evasion and all that stuff is pretty rough. We have to turn back for this, which is annoying, but... Yeah, best option we have. Alright, we'll just throw the bullets in. Decent enough start. Okay, not bad. I got a little bit lucky there. I'm generating tally, which is understandable. I'm going to yield you and have this guy try. When do I get rewind back? It's like a turn or 2? Okay. Actually, Oh, rewind has a very long base cooldown. Okay. Yeah, we got to get some kills here. If I go to here, I have 4 action points, which is 2 strikes. That seems pretty good. I'm down for that. Do I want to... Yeah, so... Let's go melee. Strike 1. Ooh. See, because we got a good damage roll there, I'm not going to go ahead and use Power Slice. I don't think I need the stun, because we're going to get the kill anyway. Even with that not being lethal damage yet, Tox Cloud guarantees it. This guy's dead, actually. Rhino is still not real. I am enough in the open here where I'm just going to say, screw it. We're going to generate some tally. Let's just kill. So, We're going to generate some tally here. It is what it is. But the guards are in the way. We need to get the kills. Shot 1 looks decent. Shot 2 is a likely kill. It missed. That sucked. Initiative roll is going to be 9 and 19. And you're at 14? It seems like it's like clearly correct to go Deathwatch here. Tough thing is you're still going to be caught in it. Like, this is going to force our initiative to be 4. Which means, yeah, I'll kill 1, but he's going to walk at me, which is scary. I would rather... I mean, if I roll the dice, odds are I win initiative. I have greater than half the time that I win an initiative here. Which would allow me to go take this kill and then, like, run here to cover. So I'm just going to say, screw it, no Deathwatch. We win the initiative guess. That's nice. I need to... Oh, no, they're both dead, actually. They're both Toxicod. These guys are dead. Okay. So that means... I can run to, like, here. And then reload and shoot once. Or... I can run to here and Atomic Stutter. I'm going to yield to what Protocol can do, because I have a lot of options here. Protocol has fewer. He has gun. You know, that his tool is gun, which is not a bad tool, but that's his only tool. So, have fun with gun. That's a guaranteed glance. Even if I glance, I can kill next shot. Nope, we're good. Corpse discovered is a problem. Also a ton of tally, but they're going to die, which is going to make less tally happen. You're at 13. Did not think about you finding the corpse. Honestly, it wouldn't have changed anything, though. It was the right play no matter what. This guy likely will investigate. We got to be a little bit afraid of that one. We're okay for now, though. We get this buff again, which is nice. It is hard for me to remember to use run and gun, but it does seem pretty effective. Obviously, he's heard gunfire twice. He will likely actively investigate. Brainworm for 2 turns is probably fine. You can't reach me easily. You're going to run through like this. And I think after you run, I can stun you. I'm not terribly worried. Dakota might be in danger. Yeah, actually, you're at 17 and Dakota would be in danger. Okay, I need to bump Dakota. She's the one person who can actually get kind of caught out and spotted here. So you got to go early. And the team can run over here. That should be fine. We should be fine. Alright, down go 2. We get reinforcements, but they're not going to be the spicy kind. Yep, all 4, I think, have been sent to go investigate the gunfire and fatality. That's just fine, though. This should be a lot less spicy without Brave Star here. You are likely to go act, is what I'm afraid of here. I think I want to practically kill him. It shouldn't be hard. I think it's very easy to get away from you. Oh, nice. We got another, a new, what's it called? Oh, I have no ammo. Shoot. Okay, we're going to stand here and reload then. Makes it a little bit tougher. Yeah, okay, so you being Brainworm means you just do nothing. That's fine. Okay, so we've got to run up and do something here. Looks like I can... What's my ranges, actually? So this is optimal at 20. This is... Yeah, okay. So if I go like this... If I go here, I get 1 sniper, 1 revolver. That revolver is going to suck. There's really no point in doing it. So going to here gives me a clean sniper shot. It's loud, but I don't know if I care. You aren't a real threat, I don't think. You are. Like, we have to get through you somehow. But one option is simply having the Cyber Knight walk up and stun him. If I try for this and I don't get the kill, I'm in a really bad spot because he can fight back. I want to do it that way. I think I want to just like run up here and take a shot. He's going to hear gunfire. It is what it is. If we crit, he's dead. It's not likely, though. It's still the good damage. I don't think I want to Overwatch. Like, he's going to investigate, but he's not going to get anything done. So I don't really care. They're going to run up. They're going to get kind of close is the problem. Well, I can... Yeah, they're going to get close. which is annoying. Will you get all the way over here in 6 action points? Probably, yeah. But this range is going to be... It's going to be tight. It's going to be like 12, 14 meters maybe, which is inside the minimum range here of the sniper rifle, so I don't love this. Standing still allows me to keep my hit streak buff for crit chance, which I quite like. It's uncool than otherwise. And crit chance is good, so I think I want to just end here. Okay, you're running that way. It's good news for me. It makes you even more useless. You're going to run straight towards me. You're going to walk straight towards me. Okay. You're only a little bit angsty. You're still going to probably see me. I'm going to start running. Yep. Now you're going to hunt. Nice hunt. Cool. You guessed wrong. Although, to be fair, I'm kind of stuck here. Okay, cool. Well, it's Tactical Surge turn. It's probably an assault rifle angle on these guys. This seems like a really good atomic stutter target. You are very much in the way. You're very much endangering me. Like, we can kill these guys no problem. This is like the perfect atomic stutter target. Alright, well, it's become loud. That's fine. Okay, going here seems decent. I have a clean line on both these guys. No one else got the gunfire, which is actually really good. These are going to be... Oh, I can't quite hit them both. Okay, I've got to move one more step forward to get the line up here. I'm confident I'll have enough damage to clean this out. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Okay, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. You're not getting that kill is a problem for me. It's not a huge problem, but it's still a problem. Let's turn off this camera. Don't really need to, but it was annoying me. Okay, you're in a pretty good spot here. I think running up here for a couple SMG shots is pretty solid. Go to here. 18 meters should be fine. If it's not, I can fix it. Yeah, that range is totally reasonable. Down you go. All right, less tally. All right, that's been cleaned up. Let's just take the reload. Let's be safe. I'm not in a rush. You're stunned. You're brainwormed. You're going to get out of that soon. And these reinforcements are far enough away that I can start running away from them and probably not get caught. So you can go book it over there. We'll grab this box. We'll have Dakota hit this thing, and then we should be all right. All right, security AI in your ear. Of course, you're going the correct direction because the AI knows where the combat was. Okay, you've not been told anything. You're doing normal patrolling. Sure. All right, this guy's unbrainwormed and is back in action. That's fine. They're walking towards me. Hopefully I'm okay, but I just realized that they high rolled initiative so they can get caught. All right, where you headed? Nowhere else. Okay. You're not going to get me in time, I don't think. Whew. Normal patrol, no big deal. All right, this got a little bit spicy again. You're going to walk up, but you have a melee weapon, so I'm not too afraid of that. I do want to clean out this VIP hunter as clean as I can. Probably going to be a Tox Cloud and like a shotgun blast, basically. So if I stand here, I have a line of sight on shooting here, which seems worthwhile. Tox Cloud seems pretty clearly worth it. You rolled a 17? Unique can find some way around that, right? I have interference spike. That's enough. Okay, so yeah, I want line of sight on this, and I want a clear shot on everything else. Okay, that seems playable. All right, so let's Tox Cloud. Oh, perfect. All 4? Don't mind if I do. Great. Okay, well, you will die to poison on your own, but that gives me a little bit of concern here. I can stun these two. You're going to hear gunfire. I don't really care. You will not stun the VIP hunter. That's okay, though. This stun still seems worth it. You're already stunned, but it's more I get some free damage and I get to stun you, which is valuable. Good damage. Alert but stunned. Stunned. Again, Tox Clouded. I like to shoot both these guys if possible. Actually, can I do any yields that are useful? Well, actually, yeah, I should let everyone else go. Everyone else is stunned, so, like, I'm not in a rush here. Let's just see what happens. Okay, you didn't go very far. Cool. All right, Dakota. Here's your console. Oh, and actually, the escape is somewhere else anyway. You clearly have a busy night ahead of you still. I will leave you here, Unique. Safe travels, Dakota. So our exit is over there. We gotta actually backtrack to get there. Dakota knows it's time to get out of there. Yep. So, this talks that'll actually cost me some turns, because I have to get through it somehow. It's still not worth going over here to grab the loot, especially... The favors actually have value, so I do want to complete by turn 10 if I can. But yeah, I'd like to go here and just start spraying, get some decent damage, reload the pistol. This looks pretty playable. Nice shred. That sucked. Reload the pistol. Actually, one thing I forgot to do was be good about initiative. Yeah, my team is going pretty late here. Well, okay. Sprinkles at 10, but everyone else is going to be fine. This is probably not a big deal. Well, realistically, though, I think the best play is slow someone down. I think you're still not scary. You're at 12. You're both stunned. You're at 13. Universe like might be correct. I'm going to heal, though, and see what everyone else's turns, like, provide. If I go here, what's this range? 20? That's playable, right? Yeah, that's playable. Okay. Yeah, let's go here and try to clean these guys out then. Don't have nest is what it is. Let's try to get the reload in. Rapid ready? Nope, you suck. That's really unfortunate. Okay, well, let's try again with Skull Shot to get 3 AP back. Higher hit chance here, let's go for this. Coin flip. There we go. Skull Shot gives me stuff. My axe here is going to be pretty bad, but like, whatever, let's just do it. If I get it, I'm happy. If I don't, it's fine. It's fine, it's one bullet. Alright, so... yeah, everyone rolled really badly on initiative. That sucks. Still, let's grab the loot and move forward. No one else can get this. Ooh, good stuff here. Racketeer book. 2 Racketeer book. Okay, cool. Yep, these are part of a file set. And once I can mint that, it'll look really good. Okay, I don't have much else here. Looks like my best option is something like using marker sights to make the hit look good. So if I have marker sights, yeah, I can basically aim it at these 3. It'll debuff all of them, lower their evasion, and give me more crit chance against them. Okay, thankfully someone actually rolled well on initiative. Such that I just don't think I have to be worried about you. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I just don't think I have to be. You're suspicious, and you will be able to get in range. I mean, the problem is my entire team goes late, so, like, that matters. Protocol kills that every time, right? Well, he's kind of far. He probably kills it every time. You're stunned, so realistically... I mean, Toxic makes it really tough, actually. It makes it really annoying. No, I'm just going to shoot. I think this is fine. Okay, well, you suck anyway. It's fine. I guess Toxic misses here, but I think I'm still not worried about this guy. Okay, more reinforcements, but they're not alert. It's okay. It's okay. And of course there's enough angst that they're told to run. Makes total sense. Makes total sense. Alright, you are going to walk. You see me, but your turn is done. Okay, so you're done for the turn. You're real. And you're also real, and I have no stun right now. Okay, I think it's go here, shoot this guy. The evasion's kind of annoying. We just take the kills in, you know, whatever way we can. Okay, down you go. And then to be safe, I think I want to throw a shock mine down. Oh no, I don't have the AP for it. I can't throw a shock mine down. Okay, to be safe, I should lower his initiative so that my team can go first. Give everyone else the chance to be useful here. Oops, I clicked off the screen. And I have no other leverage, so that's just me. Okay. Alright, so Protocol can try. The lineup's still a little weird, but I do have Overwatch, which should be pretty playable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Crosshair Lock for accuracy and crit chance. That should look really good. That should be really good damage. Yeah, big crit, big damage. Good. I'm going to Iron Grip now to get some of that recoil back. In fact, I'm not sure if I can use it twice. Let's see. I'm gonna test it because I don't actually know for sure. Recoil's only -8. What if I Iron Grip a second time? Okay, it does go away. I didn't know for sure. I hadn't really tested this, but good to know. Anyway, the plan is that guy's going to be scary, so let's make sure we have an Overwatch cone that blocks him out. Rhino's got to have a hard time. Yeah, that optimal range kind of sucks. It's going to be Revolver then. That's going to easily hit. Down you go. I can now have her yield. I'm going to have you... I guess you might as well Venom Trap him. Actually, let's Venom Trap him early, if at all possible. That'll catch him, it looks like. And that should mean he's got -1 move point, which will make his movement, you know, that little bit harder. Let's reload. And let's hug this wall and get out of the way. Alright, and we should be fine. Nothing's in dissolve range, that's totally okay as well. Alright, surely you won't miss this Overwatch shot. Surely you won't miss this. It's never been known to happen that he'll miss his Overwatch shot. Security AI in your ear. Good for you. Yep. See, he never misses. Never been known to miss. Never in his life. Don't have line of sight here, but that's okay. What's your roll? Yeah, okay. You're at 1? Yeah, I don't care. We're fine here. Alright. I can make moderate forward progress then. I get this box for free. I'm still not going for these two. I don't care. The favors for turn 10 seems almost playable. Yeah, I have like all of next turns 8 and 9 and 10. That should be totally fine. Okay. So I guess we just, you know, lurch forward. Reload because I have AP. And we're looking good. Tox Cloud is finally out of the way. This guy's going to be like, yeah, he's just dead from double poison. And we're looking pretty comfy. He doesn't have any escalation to give. And in fact, I don't think anyone heard the gunfire. There's escalation from like bodies maybe. Alrighty. So, let's make a move. I'm not worried about any of these guys, to be honest. I'm just going to run like this. And I think there's no concerns left. An escalation is not going to concern me. I'm going to be fine. Guards basically always spawn. Like, if they're coming as an escalation, their initiative is always very low. It's like, it caps at like a 12. So I realistically can't get meaningfully caught here. I will leave people around in case we need cover for some unknown reason. I shouldn't, but like, in case we do, we'll leave people around. We'll just prioritize like being in cover and invisible and at the exit, and it shouldn't be a big problem. Reload the pistol, even though we don't need to. Alright. We'll get an escalation. It shouldn't matter, and we'll be fine. I believe my sniper will have enough movement to grab the box and get out. Reinforcements are far enough away. We're going to get a ton of heat from this mission, but it's fine. We got what we came for. We know the reinforcements are the protocol. No big deal. Oh, nice. Tactical Surge is up on 9. That makes sense. Okay, we're easily out this turn. Here, to be ultra safe, I'll rewind for move speed. Don't need it, but it's free move speed. Dakota's gone. Got a lot of these. This is my 3rd or 4th Steel Snake. Another Raptor Blueprint, though, is at least money and influence. End this game. Alright, Dakota is away, heading under the foundations of the dome. The underground will swallow us up again and will disappear. Sweet. Alright. Well, that is the 3rd part of the Ricksham Drips power play done. As promised, the Coyote was waiting. They risk it all to take that trek. If they survive it, they'll be on time. We've spent almost a month with Dakota under our care. We can rest easy, she is back with her syndicate. We made it happen. Now, what about your connection to the Ricksham's new drip? You know I'm good for it, Unique. I wouldn't pull these strings for this risky power play and stop now. Owen has pulled off the power play to add a new service. It's a big upgrade for both her and you and expands her underworld influence. Still, a power play is a huge risk. It's unavoidable that she has taken on some exposure. But now she has access to the new supply of combat and hacking drugs and has gained a partnership with the Ricksham. Which is another trait that if they ever add like Ricksham partnership as a like reason to do something, that'll be a tag she can use. So yeah, pretty good number of blueprints here. I'm pretty happy with this revolver. I'm gonna double check, make sure it's actually better, but I'm pretty sure it is. I do have the other one, so yeah, what we have is a stalker. Here's Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin is in red and green. So same accuracy, 50 ballistic, minus 12 pure. In the vast majority of cases, this is better, so you have better damage. Max range is better, but like that doesn't matter a ton because this is still too far from optimal. You'll need pretty meaningful scopes to make this better. To close the gap here. It's doable, but noise radius larger matters here as well. Recoil matters when you're switching targets. But ultimately, right, you have the ability to mod for optimal range and ultimately have more reach, which is good. Like if you get your like, let's say you get like +5 optimal, which isn't even that crazy. 23 to 25 or 23 to 26, yeah, that's very usable. So like this range is usable if you can get like +5, maybe even +4, you're okay with it. Recoil sometimes matters, right? Noise sometimes matters, but you are getting more damage, and again, sometimes the range matters. Cool, so that seems pretty good. I'm pretty willing to build that actually, so let's go ahead and slam this in. We can double check what blueprints are available. Not a ton of these. I can't build this because it's an ammo gainer. The accuracy, not right now, to be honest. I'll wait till I get higher level revolvers, but yeah, we'll put this on. It's not terribly expensive. Actually, do I want to use red cubes? Yeah, I might choose to save the money instead. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's jam the red cubes, whatever, it's fine. It's more expensive, but it's fine, I think. Okay, so that mission is done. Everyone who is wounded or anything else is getting better. Face has talents up, that's big. We get to get the field coordination down to 10. Tempted to grab the charge. I don't think I want to grab field coordination. I don't think I need it. Puppet Master is good where it is. Co-Conspirator, I could at some point grab the charge. Don't care about the Dealmaker stuff. Don't care about the care and feeding stuff. I think Efficiency Grind is pretty worthwhile going down to 20. I might grab that. Also, Digital Coordination is pretty solid. That's also a very real choice here. But I think I want the Efficiency Grind token. Oh, I forgot to actually look at what I gained from the previous mission. I mean, you can, of course, go back and look from the footage, but I'll have to like go back and see what I gained, because I didn't even check. I'll take this, but I will go towards Digital Coordination at some point. We'll have a little bit of a thing here. Yes, we got a really good XP payment. This increased it pretty substantially. I think everyone gained levels. So we got the face XP. We didn't quite gain it here. She is still stressed, which is scary. Scourge gained some levels. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep waiting on Dissolve and go for a better Brainworm. So I'm going to go for range to 25. And then do I want the charge or the cooldown? I think second charge is good because it gives me a lot of flexibility. Then I'll keep going down here. Our sniper got some more stuff, which is cool. We can keep making Nest better, which is pretty solid to me. We still can't get Fleeting until we get another max talent, but that's fine. We've already maxed out Quiet Kill. We've never actually run her on a quiet mission yet, so she's never actually gotten to do this. She's never gotten the one-shot, so that's kind of funny. But one day it'll matter, right? 2 turns of a bunch of accuracy is not bad by any means. I'll let you get this one as well. But I'm happy with Hit Streak where it is. I'm pretty happy with Skull Shot and Rapid Ready where they are. I'm happy with Death Watch where it is. So really, let's just make Nest better. More ballistic damage upgrade and ignoring recoil is pretty solid. Nest lasting longer is fine. I'm about to get probably more than this. If I really want the 2 charges, I guess I'd have to. But for now, I think this is acceptable. Not much else I really want to get. I don't really care about... I guess to be fair, I would care about plus Hit Streak duration. Potentially. But it's fine as it is. I think Death Watch is fine as it is. The upgrades do give it accuracy, which is not bad. But I'm pretty okay with what I got right now. Soldier gets to be upgraded. Great. I think we'll finish capping out Run and Gun It seems good enough. I'm really tempted to take the... Actually, no, I can't because these... Well, this is the really OP node, but my recollection is that, at least from a couple weeks ago, percent recoil generation is bugged and it's double counting, so I don't want to grab that because it's kind of OP. But I guess we'll bump into crosshair lock some more and, you know, grab all this stuff. It's only okay. 6-word cooldown means you get it once per mission, which isn't sick, but it does make that one spray very good. You get one really, really good spray. Alright, there's those traits done. And so what's next for our team? Probably putting people in the detox. I would like to run this mission, to be honest. We're going to overflow and influence really hard, but actually funny, he's already going to limit break. So no, there's no reason to run this one. It's also a low quality mission. It's just a basic raid. There's no point overcapping his influence. I don't care about this blade grip. I'm going to instead put people in a detox who need it, which is a lot of people, actually. So let's go send the CK, because she's heavily stressed. Try to get her to not have a stress limit break. We've got a battle strike mission coming up. People are coming from surgery. In fact, I have time to get more surgeries now. Let me start doing that. So let's go with kind of my highest levels, like my best people. Let's go give the Scourge. Actually, let's give the... Yeah, let's give... Sorry, I'm double checking. This is in 6 days. Hold on, let me delay. Sorry, who can run it? The sniper will. The sniper or the Agent EX. Okay. The Agent EX will be done in time. He's in a trainer kind of hanging out, but if I run a mission, we can do that, but we'll probably kick him out. Okay, that means I can simply run people into the surgery and it's fine. Here you go. Get a display link. We've got a couple of beds open. Gonna do the same here for our sniper. Cyber surgery. Get you a display link. Get in there. Fairly expensive, but it's worth it. Counter intel pod is ready to be upgraded. This seems worthwhile. Let's do it. Warehouse goodbye will expire. Yep, I don't care. Oh boy, high priority. Good for you, Ghoul. It was inevitable that Henninger would put all the pieces together. Now her headhunters are coming, and Henninger has marked us as an enemy. At least the other syndicate bosses are just laughing behind her back. It hasn't soured the entire D cartel against us. We have headhunters coming after us. These powerful enemies will pursue us until we kill their leader or escape their attempts 3 or more times. Headhunters may arrive at any point during one of our heists, and will battle local faction forces in an attempt to reach and kill us. So much like when we fought Brave Star a couple missions ago. We can build a counter intel to slow that down. We can even use tokens to delay them. Okay, fine. So we have 2 headhunters chasing us, and there's a 42% chance at any given mission that they will show up. Now, if we look at face talents, we could try to go all the way up here and get bait the trap and actually increase the odds of them showing up. If we're like, hey, we found an easy mission, or there's a really deadly faction opponent that will soften them up for us. Let's go run bait the trap and make that happen. But for now, it's not us. Alrighty, so money is tight. Let's see if we can sell anything. No file sets are ready. Owen is already at 80%, so we've got to wait until she actually limit breaks before we get that. Dance Hall hasn't limit broken yet either. Let me go ahead and sell item blueprints here for money, because I'm not going to craft them in basically forever. So it's a good source of cash. Thank you very much. Sure, I guess you can gain 10 influence for that. Have fun, buddy. Not that it super matters. Right, Simstream Chainer is worthy of upgrading. We have to put in some better cooling. Cold storage, I would need better nano scrubbing, so let's go this way and get the power first. Zagalas is trying to stake out a little corner of our turf. You kick them in the teeth with an alpha strike. They've taken over a fortified position right on the boundary zone, trying to push our edge a little. And so we've had a battle strike before, and so we could run one here for Penny Cortez, who is one of our corporate VP contacts, right? Double checking. Yep, corporate VP for Warner Braun. She buys item blueprints. We can't co-conspire because she's busy right now. Also, our heat is high. Crafting this revolver, which is nice. People are in surgery, which is good. We'll run this pretty soon. Okay, revolver is done. Let's go retrofit one of the setups here, actually. Oh, same map, actually. That's interesting. Odds that was kind of low, but that's what we got. That's funny. Yeah, we have no one ready for the mission right now. Everyone's busy. That's fine. It's in a few days, so it's not a big deal. Neural Toner is going to be done. That's great. Field Ops is finally level 3. That's cool. When we have some tokens, we can again put on more stuff. Some of these are upgradable if we get the field coordination ready, but it's not ready just yet. 6 days out. Okay, so with our current funds, have to make that go upwards. Let's still try to finish Neural Toner. Great, our hacker is now more powerful. And so I think we can run out the episode with a solo matrix hack. We've got this level 2 hacking station, kind of burning a hole in our pocket. If I get it to level 3, which I need to get, you know, all this stuff in for, I can inject files. That'll be kind of nice, but as it is, we can get IO and matrix AP. If I had the upgrade with matrix coordination, I could get upgraded versions of this and get more IO, more AP, etc. Ultimately, I don't think I care about matrix damage. I do care about the other stuff, though, so I'm going to probably grab both of these. I don't know if I need matrix armor. I might just grab all 3 because I can. Because I have nothing else really going on with them. And so we're going to run our hacker. Going to steal some bioformula. Upsell is here. Here you can run, it doesn't really matter. Here, you can run my Cybernite stuff. Who cares? And they're going to give you some hacking drugs. Don't have a lot of them. In fact, I have none. I could buy some. I don't really care. I'm just going to leave it. I don't really care what he's holding. What's important is that... Oh yeah, we've got to actually give you... I don't know. This Dazzler. Sure. We'll save this as the... This is the AR loud, right? Looks like. No silencers on these, so... Alright. Cool. You're gonna go hack. Make us some money. And that'll be the end of the episode. You know what to do. Jack in and get hunting. Time to hack. Alrighty, this is going to be a little bit tighter. It's a 3-turn mission. Matrix loot 3s are always only 3 turns. Unlike CPU spikes, they do not scale up with difficulty. Thankfully, this host is pretty small. And I think I actually remember the deck layout as well. Going to put all my leverage on. A little bit of programs. I've got a lot of IO now, both from these leverages, but also from the things I've recently installed. So let's just go a little over programs. Let's go down. Gonna kind of guess. Tally and connection use. Okay. Keep going. Let's preserve AP. I have plenty of IO. Rerouted to data warehouse. Okay, let's scan. What do we got? That's not horrible. Let's scan a second time. Okay, CPU is here. Oh, there's file 1. What was yours is mine. Pay data downloaded. There's more to find. Don't let the QSUC slow you down. Wow, second one's already here. That's pretty fortunate. That is incredibly lucky, don't get me wrong. Let me load programs before I go forward in case something is spicier in the CPU node and I don't one-shot it. Null op, damage to connection. Damage 3, killed 3. Okay, we're clean. Spike CPU, lowers the security level back down. There is likely to be a trap somewhere here, but I can't do anything about that just yet. We see enough that I'm not terribly worried. Like, I could try to null up, but I think I'm going to be okay. But the reason a null up would be, like, if both these active devices are spicy... Yeah, it's like, this is not a big deal. I have a shit ton of deck armor. I could ignore this, and it doesn't matter. Let's block the tally. Let's scan for a trap. The trap is on download. You can see, right? I have 18 deck shield and 25 deck armor. Watch what happens. 17 deck shield, because the armor's blocking this down to 0 damage. So it's like, I'm just not going to spend the action points on this, because I don't care. I'm going to take my download, I'm going to leave. I still have plenty of deck shield with 25 deck armor. Damage to connection, the connection use has to go in that order. Go to the next space, going to be more of the same. Tally and connection use. Okay, I have 12 AP. Got to be a little bit smart about the timing here. Okay, there's certainly going to be a trap there. I've got everything I need to deal with traps, though. So let's walk up. Scan. Okay, that was a relocation. Scan again. We see that there's one of everything down here. It's got to load a bit of everything as a result. Load this. This node is safe. We'll grab these downloads, no problem, and we should be fine during the next turn. If I could have If I brought blue juice to get more action points, I could have kept going, but I didn't bring blue juice. First turn is done. Alright, they got one everything here. So when you use Steel AP, that's going to suck. Connection use is getting low, but it's okay for right now. Block download access. Okay, connection's at 21. Got to be careful. Final file is done. In, out, stole everything. Mission success. I need to load everything here. We're going to get an escalation right now. 6 damage is not the end of the world. It's fine. Let's scan for other outside traps. There aren't any. This is already popped. It has nothing else to do. This no longer exists functionally. Sleaze you. Dun dun. Oh, if I want to disconnect, I have to pop this. So sure, I'll disarm it because whatever. Taking this or walking here is equivalent. Doesn't really matter. What you care about is if you have at least 50 action points, you will have enough AP to run. But we're fine here. We got downloads from 3 nodes. We got what we cared about. We got our money. We got some XP and hype on our hacker. And we are out of there. All right, not bad. 4 minutes in and out. Easy clap. Decent money. A bit of XP for him. SimStream does not work for solo missions. The team gains some power level from running a mission. Okay, cool. Some accounts that we can sell. Not bad. Overall, pretty reasonable. Putting in some display links. Do I have any open... Actually, yeah, I do have open benches still, right? From cyber surgery. So I might want to put someone else in. Yeah, okay. Let's kick Agent EX out of the trainer. Because we're clearly not using it for anything. Let's... Okay, cool. We've been approached by a promising, if demanding, corporate contact. So we've got another new mission here. This one's fun. I really enjoy the mission that comes out of this. It's a very fun, small mission chain. It can be quite challenging as well. We've got a CPU spike, right? People going under surgery. Okay, so I want to start this. Okay, next episode I start both of these. Actually, here, I'll start this before, because it's a random proc gen. It doesn't really matter. Let's run the legwork. Let's send scanner, or spanner rather. 22 favors and 20 influence, sure. I don't really care about favors or influence for this guy, but it's fine. It's free real estate. So next episode, we will start this convo. It may or may not turn into a mission right away. We'll see. But we've got some guys in surgery. We've got a CPU spike to run at some point. I can do some very quick training as my Agent EX has leveled up. And so the goal is I can max out Line Crawler, which is totally fine. I could, again, invest in Smokescreen and get down to a 3-turn cooldown, which is not bad. I have 1 open talent, which, yeah, I'm going to move towards aim lock eventually. I'll have to unlearn things like Shuriken Wave, and I might actually undo even like Signal Griff and stuff. Like, I might end up doing like Line Crawler, up through Glitch, or up through Supremacy, maybe. I'm not sure. Or like both, I guess. But like, maybe I want Supremacy, maybe I don't. Grab Smokescreen. I think I don't care about this stuff very much. The cooldown's fine. 10 accuracy is okay. Actually, this is like, I don't know, like, maybe I'm only going to try it. I'm not sure. 1 move point, 10 move speed is a lot, but like the other stuff is less good. It's not up all that often, but I might consider maxing Supremacy. It's like just about hits the bar. But I really kind of want Smokescreen cooldown. This seems like really valuable. I don't need the range a ton. It's sometimes useful, but this cooldown seems pretty worth it. I think it's kind of my best tools I've got right now. Alrighty, so that's that setup. This is due in 4 days. I have only 3 people who are available for it right now, although to be fair, as soon as the surgery is done and you're done detoxing, we have enough people, so it's not going to be a big deal. We can put you into like the SimStream trainer to level up off this. Also, I want to get Underworld Hub to level 3 so I can get a transporter contact, which would allow me to run 5 mercs in combat missions. It's not even that expensive, so it's worth chasing down at some point, since I have the money. Alright. I think that's it for this episode. Nothing else I can really do here, I think. I guess we would tick time forward, because there's no reason not to. Nano Scrubber is ready to be upgraded. Let's get that. Surgery done. Great. Detox almost done. Okay, influence limit break. Here we go for Dance Hall. I can upgrade detail-oriented. I don't want to burn the favor. I think Puppet Master is correct here. I want to bring her cybernetics to 4 and her programs to 4. This is worthwhile. Great. Let's go ahead and see what she looks like now, because she's obviously stronger. Programs are now capped out. Decks go to level 6, I believe. But we can go ahead and look at, yeah, the new programs we have. So programs, powerful and rare. We have unlocked attack 4. We have unlocked decoy 3. We unlocked nuke 2, I believe, as well. That might have been the level before. But, yeah, if we want to clear stuff out, we can start doing it with much more abandon. Also, the fact that we've got a lot more overall IO. Also, we look at our decks here, and I know I took notes of this a while ago, and I have to look it back up. But there is a, like, pretty meaningful and obvious breakpoint where you're like, you should get this deck and then wait till level 6. So at the start, I think going for the Siler 11.0 is worth it. You go from here to here. It gives you the 40 IO to fit another program. It's a big deal. It lets you without getting the neural toner, you can fit 2 upgraded programs and feel good about it. But then going from here to like the Matrix Direct gives you only 40 more IO. I do have neural toner in, so it's not quite the same. Or I can go all the way to here and get another 40 IO, and the armor's like probably worth it, right? Like for a very, very small price tag difference, I feel like you might as well just get the extra AP, extra IO, extra memory. But I forget if I'm supposed to buy here or like wait for level 5 or level 6, but I think it's this. I think we just buy this. I don't have money for it right now, but when I do, I'm going to buy this, and as well as get the better programs. Get Sleaze 2, get Scan 3. Oh, I don't have Scan 3. Get Sleaze 2 and get Deception 2. These are cheaper. In fact, I might just go for Sleaze 2 right now. And I should also go for a Decoy at some point. I think basic Decoy is enough. It only costs 80 IO to load, but it gives you... it blocks other unloads and gives you a good amount of deck armor and whatnot. So if you load Decoy 2, you might as well load Decoy 3. It's just simply... it's strictly stronger and it's the same IO, just more expensive. And the Decoy 1 is just cheaper, so it can, you know, load in and out more quickly, but I don't have money for it right now. Before I forget though, since I just bought a program, let me switch that out. Install. Move up. Move Sleaze 1 down. In case I get IO starved, I can always go here, but when I have the money, I'll go for disarm as well. Let me check for file sets to mint. Don't have any. Files to sell. I can sell the dance hall again, so I might as well. I'm going to wait for Owen, try to get her limit breaks going. Anything I want to sell here? I'm waiting for the limit breaks, so I'm not going to sell to the gun runners. The armors can only go to him. I mean, I guess. Do I want to sell some of these armors? Probably. These are garbage. These are just money. Let's just sell these for money. And as far as these, this is a... ooh, wow. 0.3 action points intrinsic. That's really nice. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay, sweet. So, yeah, you can get... so you can craft armors, and if they already have an intrinsic, you can merge them together, and you'll get both intrinsics. So, unless these are considered the exact same intrinsic, which I doubt they actually are, as long as they're not considered the same thing, we can jam this together and get 8 evasion, 0.6 action points. Now, it's not worth chasing it down, but the Cybernite alone, on their passive, on their class tree, has 0.4 action points on it. So if I were to merge these and craft one armor with both intrinsics and take all those passive points for the Cybernite, I could have a 7 action point Cybernite. Now, I think the trade-off for that is not worth it, to be clear, but technically, that is a thing you could choose to do. But yeah, I don't really care about these very much. I don't care about these. So I'm going to sell them for money and to put them at 80. There is a world in which I want to like hold on to something like this. It's really unlikely, but that's a technical possibility. Random safety save for no reason. Finish the detox. Okay, great. Alright, so we have tokens coming up. We're going to have some legwork to jump on. We got a legwork here. We got a legwork possibly here. We'll have to see. And we can detox people as needed. But yeah, next episode's going to be figuring out what this is, what the timeline is. If it's relatively safe, we can run Drain Strike. And yeah, that's going to be the look. Obviously, Puppet Master is down. My heat is pretty high, but I can co-conspire again. So I'll probably find someone to co-conspire with, probably my Wire Ghost, to be honest. I can get another token with the Efficiency Grind, which is good. I should probably burn that as soon as I can. I don't know if it's going to be Underworld or something else, but we'll figure it out. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.